What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Martu Saucy back with another video. First thing first, you're not going to fit in with nobody. When I was in school, and it was like middle school, they had these little groups, they had this group, that group, this group. Bruh, I couldn't fit in with nobody. I literally couldn't fit in. I tried my hardest to find a group. I tried my hardest to find a little squad, but I couldn't fit in with nobody. Nobody at all. And that's been like my whole life. I never had like a group that I hanged with or a group that I was with. It was always me by myself. Seriously. And I'm not saying that like it's a bad thing, but it's literally always been like that my entire life. And that's because you're not meant to fit in. You're not supposed to. You're meant to stand out. You may feel like you're an outcast, or you may feel like, you don't belong to anybody, or you're not good enough, but at the end of the day, you're just meant to stand out. You're supposed to, Another thing is, you may be doing the total opposite of everybody. Like, your family may be going one way, but you may be going a whole nother way. Like, your life may be going a whole nother way from what your family wanted for you or what the people around you wanted for you. It may be going a whole nother way. It may be going to somewhere that they didn't even expect. That's what I feel like about to happen to me. Like, that's what I feel like about to happen, because let me tell you something. Whatever you're meant to do on this earth, you're gonna do. Like, because it's meant, like, it's that, like, you were destined to do certain things while you're on this earth. Your family can't predict that. Your family can't make you do anything. Because at the end of the day, you're always going to come back to what you were meant to do in the first place. So you may be going a whole nother way from everybody around you. And that's how you know you're chosen. Because you're chosen, like, you're just chosen to do something greater. Like, you're chosen to do something better. So there may be times where you may be isolated a lot. You might be isolated from everybody for a while. You're going to go through a time of isolation. And in this time of isolation is when you get closer to God, right? It's when you get closer to God and you actually find your purpose in life, and you start to realize that a lot of the things that you were doing, or a lot of the things that people want you to do, is not what you actually want to do. It's not what you were actually meant to do. Because only you can see your dreams. Like, only you can see your dreams, and only you really know what your purpose is on this earth. It's almost like you the black sheep. A lot of things are just gonna go in your favor. Like, because you're blessed, like, a lot of things may just go your way. Like, I'm just saying, like, a lot of things may just go your way. But it's not because you're chosen. It's because maybe before, maybe you sacrificed a lot to get to that point, or maybe you went through a lot or you gave a lot, you know what I'm saying, in order to get that. It ain't just out of nowhere. It ain't just because you blessed. It's because whatever you give to the universe, it's going to give it back. That may be in a week, a month, a year, who knows the time, but it always comes back to you in a certain way. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's always going to come back to you. So things might go your way. You might get, fortunate because of what you may have done, or what you may have sacrificed, or what you may have gave in the past. And that's just coming back to you. All the blessings are coming back to you. you know, but they come back to you tenfold. They come back to you stronger. They come back to you bigger. That's how you know you're chosen. They're gonna come back to you. Like, you're gonna go through a lot of that, and people gonna be wondering like why you got this and why you got that, and it's only because you sacrifice something in order to get that. That's really all it is. You just do things differently. Like, people don't understand why you do things. You're super spontaneous. Like, people can't predict what you're gonna do next. It's because like they don't know. They try, like, people gonna try to predict you. They're gonna try to understand you. They're gonna try to figure out why you do this way, but they can't figure it out because they don't know. Because honestly, you don't even know. Ain't that crazy? You don't even know. So it's like, God is just working with you. That's all it is. God is using you as a vessel in order to bring people to him, right? And ain't no telling how you may do that. Like, I do it in this way. I bring people to God by, trying to help them and, just being real and just being myself. But at the end of the day, that's the purpose, to bring you to him. That's all it is. That's all it's for. So he's using me as a vessel. He's using me as a tool in order to bring people to him, right? That's really what it is. And I know the way may be unorthodox or, in a way that people may not understand. But at the end of the day, that's what it's for. So, and I believe and I know in my heart that I'm doing the right thing. So that's why I continue to do it, because I know I'm doing the right thing. I know I'm doing what I'm supposed to be doing. So therefore, I feel more fulfilled, right? At the end of the day, God just wants you to be happy. He wants you to feel that peace and that love and that happiness and that fulfillment, the real fulfillment, not the earthly fulfillment, the real fulfillment, right? Another way to know if you're chosen, you're going to try to do things in this world. You're going to try, but at some point, you're just going to be like, nah, I can't do this. Because you know in your heart that you're not of the world. You know in your heart you're not of the world. So you can't do everything that everybody, like, you can't be of the world. You can't. So it may be some things about you that may be a lot different. Like, you may not be so involved in parties. You may not be so interested in indulging in certain things like drugs and stuff like that. You may not be interested in that because you're not of the world. You can't be of the world. See, I may try to, try some things. Like, I may try to smoke some weed, or I may try to drink this, or I may try to do this or do that. But if I continue to do that, something in my heart is going to tell me, hey, you shouldn't be doing that. Why are you doing that? You feel me? If I was to follow a group of people that was of the world, and you know what I'm saying? Something in my heart would tell me, hey, you're not supposed to be doing that. Why are you doing that? Because you're not of the world. You can't be of the world. You can't. As a chosen one, you can't be of the world. There's no possible way, because you're supposed to be leading people to God. You can't be of the world and lead people to God. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? You have to pick a side. See, a lot of people think when you believe in God that you can't live the life that you want to live. But I promise you, you 100% can. A better life. But yeah, man, that's it for the video. Make sure you hit that like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Peace out.